Okay. Am I live? I am still playing this. Oh, okay. We're back? Yes, I'm on vacation. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry about the video quality. I figured there would be Wi-Fi here. At least that's what I thought, but or maybe it's not on me. Okay. Is everyone safe? So this 1300 is playing quite solidly. I may have to resort to flagging this dude. He's playing quite well. I'm not better at all, actually. Okay, my excuse is I was a bit distracted, but yeah, this situation, and it's really, really close to home for me. Very, very crazy. I mean, if just 24 wants any of my input, I'm definitely willing to offer suggestions. Is it so laggy for you guys? I mean, I've never had such a problem with making the moves. It's just there is no lag compensation. That, yes. Yeah, if you haven't heard already, there's riots going on in Minneapolis, starting in the rest of the country as well. It's a little different than, the website itself being laggy. Okay, so YouTube is back too. I'll pull YouTube up. Yes, white very solid. Just my classic flagging strategy. I mean, I didn't evacuate myself. This vacation was planned a couple of weeks ago, so it just happened to be this timing. I have managed to outplay him somewhat. I created some weaknesses on the king side. But very well played by my opponent. Is there no clear way to just mate him? I want queen f3. Okay, that finally loses to rook a1. I've made on h1, or he gives me all of his turn. Good game, sir. Next. I mean, I play everywhere. It's just I mostly stream on Lead just because mostly I just like to stream Bullet. But I play a fair amount wherever there's good tournaments. Okay, so this is some strange setup by black with the bishop on b4. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I noticed I'm saying that quite often. What number in line are you, huh? I'm starting from the bottom, working my way up. There is a queue, yes. It'd be cool if there was a way to just accept challenges randomly. Okay, the servers are in San Francisco. Yeah, I played this rather poorly, I think. It's playing kind of without a plan. I'm gonna trade this bishop. I would like to get my knight to d6, but he has knight b4, and then he can trade. Maybe this is still good for me. Good one, undercooked chicken. Prefer to focus on the banter if possible. Yes. I'm not going to say any more about that. Do I play other games? Yeah, maybe. If I play bishop c2, he has f5. It's what I want to go for, but it's very unclear. I'll play it. Yeah, challenge penguin gm1. So now I save my bishop. I didn't want him to trade off my bishop. Now I bring my queen to h6, play knight j5. What made you decide to study financial engineering? Well, I like numbers, I like math. I also like money. Pure math is a bit abstract for me. There's a number of reasons, we'll say. Leave it at that. Pick a girl. Okay, so here I have rook takes e6. I calculated this. Knight takes f2, rook takes e6, something like queen g7, and then I trade the rooks on e8, and then I win his knight on f2 at the end. Okay, but this I have rook takes e6 still, I think. This h takes, I just play rook takes g6, and this I also just play rook takes g6. Bye, undercooked chicken. Yes, only premium members, of course, will get games. Very good game from Ghana. Let's play. The world champion does make a lot of money, but okay, it's not so easy. Studying is good, yes. Okay, is this guy not going to play? If he doesn't move in like 10 more seconds, I guess they will abort. Okay, he doesn't seem to be here. So next is Nicola 56. Do I play another London? Yes, I do. This bishop f5. Usually this just leads to an improved slot for white, with the bishop not on c1. There is a good way to play this line with knight c6. The way my opponent's playing it is just pretty good for white. Actually, I maybe just have knight b5 here. c7. You can't really protect c7. I'm just doing a banter blitz, guys. Yeah, but this I take a7. Okay, do I take b7? I'm very greedy. I like pawns, so sure. Waste of academic research, yeah. Probably more interested in these kind of things than most people that study it, though. Okay, I can't castle, but I'm up 3 pawns and an exchange. I never wanted to do programming or anything. For sure. I wouldn't mind. I just don't like the idea of exclusive contracts. Period. Are you getting dumped out of the queue? I'm sorry. Good game. I don't know how the queue actually works. I don't know if I'm accepting them in order. Okay, this guy doesn't seem to be here either. Is the stream all right? It's all good. Are we still live? Oh, I see. Cool. Yeah. Play 95. Yeah, let's play 95. Does this look like Ding's house or something? Okay, cool. I guess you could call the forest house. They said it's better now. Let me know. Okay. I'm not streaming it, so it shouldn't be on my end. Oh, oops. Mother. No. Yeah, kind of. Sorry. Apologies. I was a little bit distracted. Shouldn't have allowed 94. Well, maybe it's okay. I'll just take. Knight g5. I don't see how e4 can be protected. Looks winning. knight g5. Well, Naka getting big is great for him. That's pretty much all there is to it. Maybe he could have played queen d5 actually, with the threat of f5. Now I'm just up a pawn. Okay. I'm gonna hopefully not so subtly threaten. Hopefully he doesn't notice. But knight g5 and queen h4. Yeah, okay. Good move. I'm going to play rook e5, try to pick off g5. Well, look, I've been gaining weight in quarantine. So it's a little bit of a sore subject, telling me to eat. Botez, Naka, yes, they've been doing quite well. Pawns as well. I'm sitting kind of weirdly. Now my back hurts. Okay. Actually, why didn't I just trade into the pawn in game like 5 moves ago? This is much easier. Yes, I find this drama to be rather overdone, let's say. At some point, he's going to have to move his king. I play king d4. I just push my pawns. Yeah, okay, see, I think that's a perfectly reasonable opinion to have. You don't have to like Naka, but this isn't a bad thing for chess either. I'm reading all chat. Good game. Chess Charlie, and then Liv Tyler gets her turn. I'm not gonna get into the whole Hikaru stuff on stream. Okay, this guy doesn't seem to be here either, so I guess it's time for Liv Tyler. I should start trash talking. That's not really my style. What odds do I give on the finals? I don't know, do about 40%. What, did Vidit challenge me or something? Why are people telling me to play? Yeah. I mean, look, I like Dubub a lot, but I just don't think it's realistic to call him the favorite, regardless of what I would like to say. I don't know if we'll be able to go back this fall. Cautiously optimistic right now. There's a chance like maybe we go back with a mix of online and in-person classes. But of course, Dubov has a very real chance. Yeah, I'm really not going to start with Nakamura and such. The Catalan, I've been playing early D takes C4 a lot recently. I don't know. It is pretty difficult to deal with the Catalan to try to get good winning chances. Definitely a very annoying opening. Somehow, White's kingside is actually very hard to break. I thought I should be just totally winning. But how do I get my knight into the attack? Maybe knight d7. I mean, okay, just 24 doesn't only stream on Twitch though. I love Anish Giri since he flatters me. Yeah, now I have bishop g4. I mean, I had it last move too, but f4 is not an ideal move to make. Here, I'm just gonna play queen h5. As soon as I trade the light squared bishop off, White's king side is looking very suspicious. Gary definitely gets a little too much flack for the draws. Okay, bishop g4. Now my queen gets in. Like queen c2, the bishop's attacked, and bishop e2 ideas. Maybe I shouldn't have played queen c2 actually. Bishop e2, she has knight d4. Oh, I didn't realize queen f2 is check. Okay, well that makes things easier. It's a cool name. I'm glad you think 7-year-old me had great taste in usernames. All right. Good game. 2,600. It's a little scary. Okay, he's not here. I don't know. I'm not the one streaming, so you'd have to ask Chess24 about displaying the queue. I would do a Banter Ultra Bullet if that was possible. Yeah, will classes be resumed in the fall? All I know is that Princeton's not making a decision until July. Okay, c5, I'm going to play knight c3. This is very interesting against c5, I think. And knight c6 is just lost. Sorry, man. It's a classic way to lose in 5 moves. There's no way to stop knight c7, basically. Yes, I'm just trying to, I don't know, accept challenges as fairly as possible. Now with e6. I could also just take on d5. E6 is more tempting. I am definitely not number 1 in Blitz. Number 1 in Ultra Bullet, maybe, sure. Okay, now I just win the rook. I understand the frustration that new viewers don't necessarily know a lot of things about the community, but it's good to just have a little bit of patience. I'm just going to retreat. I wanted to find some instant win, but I don't see it. Like bishop g5, nothing works. He can't even castle still, so it's very, very hopeless for black. Threatened queen f7. Slow games, right? Yeah. All right. Should I just trade? Yeah. It's just a rook. The Jerome Gambit. I'm actually tempted to play it in a game. I'm sorry, I don't really know Russian at all. I do very much think 960 is the future, absolutely. Especially if you want to still play classical time controls. Yeah, openings are really, very many of them are very dead. I would love for somebody to organize like Bullet World Championship that can be accepted by all. But it seems a bit difficult. Okay, good game. I like Bughouse a lot. It's just a very, I don't know. There's a big skill gap between people who like don't really play Bughouse and the people who play Bughouse seriously. This line. Oh, I accepted CY7 again. Okay. This line, honestly, I should learn properly. I don't remember the theory. Yeah, but I'm saying like a 1500 who plays Bughouse on fixed will crush a grandmaster who has never really played Bughouse online. OTB Bullet Championship is not going to work. Except you. Maybe I will give one exception to Osios out of order. One show of favoritism. I don't know. I can never tell if I'm doing well in these positions. Okay, so I'm gonna play G5. Because Rook G8, he has bishop takes H6, and I don't want to play Rook H7. You may not make it in time anymore. I am reading. Hello, YouTube chat. My favorite variant is absolutely Bughouse. Yeah, I didn't realize I was playing the same guy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have accepted. Next time I will pay more attention. Bughouse also rewards speed a ton. I was just accepting challenges from the bottom of my list in order. Oh yeah, I totally agree. It's just this whole exclusive stuff. It's like, it's so unnecessary, I feel. And it's preventing any sort of world championships in shorter time controls. I'm trying to read all chat. Yeah. I understand. Yes, you have to be premium. It's bit a hobby for me. Because as a job, it's, you know, it's not so easy. Unless you want to be a coach. I am really considering C4 right now. And honestly, I should go for it. Because I was considering the sack on B4, but I have C5 as another option, so it's kind of a no-brainer. Where draw counts the same as a loss, I don't think that will have any effect on the players, because you're not just going to gift your opponent a win if a draw is worth 0 points. So, yeah, now D4 undermining C3, which is the base of this pawn chain, C3, B4. And I'm just going to move my queen somewhere. What's the best way to win this? Actually, I'm going to play queen A4. Maybe queen A4 is not best. the brow cam. Okay. Now the rook is gone. Yeah, let's just take the rook. I think I can castle, so I will. Okay, now I pick e6 up. That's game. Have I played Gary and Bullet? I have, yes. The B-Day coronavirus tournaments? No, I still have not played. Bishop F7 when I was watching live? No, I was actually, yeah, I watched that last part of the match. And I didn't see Bishop F7. But the way Magnus blundered it all was very shocking. Yeah, okay. See, stalemate as a win is a good idea in theory. This guy's not premium, I think. Major 59, so I don't accept him. Do I see Tony? I do see Tony. He's like 6 challenges up. Yes, I have a lot of challenges, so. If this guy doesn't accept, we might be getting through some people who are not here anymore. If we're talking about versus Nakamura, I'm not so sure. Oh, this guy is probably offline. Did my game against CH24 start? Guess we'll just keep going up the list. I live in the US, yes. How would I recommend someone to start visualizing the board like you do in Plainfield? I don't know, it's just something you practice over time. The way I developed the ability was by reading magazines without a board. I would read like Chess Life before bed when I was a kid. And I wouldn't have a board. So it's just good practice to try to follow variations without a board whenever. No, but stalemate is, if it's a win, it's just, the game is probably unbalanced in favor of white. King pawn versus king is a win, no matter what. It's already a huge difference. Rook bishop versus rook. It's still probably a draw, right? You just have one less defense. You're welcome for the advice. If you can't read, you're out of luck, sorry. I won't take e5 with the bishop and play knight f4. and maybe d4. And if queen d4, if queen g5, and there's a lot of forks he needs to worry about. I understand. I remember Nigel suggesting it. I just don't think it's a good idea. I mean, why am I not up there with Nepo Ding, etc.? I've been a student, public high school student, college student, never homeschooled, etc. Academics. A lot of things to worry about that aren't chess. In the world bullet rankings, I would say top 5. I don't really think there's any good way to rank the top 3 right now between Hikaru, Alireza, and Magnus. Okay, I win the rook. I take his queen. Okay. But I was saying the top 3, yeah, is pretty clear. And then me and Daniel are probably rounding out the top 5. All right, Osios, let's go. Although Artemiev is really making a case for himself. Yeah, I'm in Minnesota, but I'm not in the metro area. Yes, my time, 2:30. Sorry, I should have specified. And b6, I don't think is a good move at all. Against this knight of 3, e4, white is already almost winning. The pawns are just too fast. Black needs to make a break like c5 or d5. Okay, yes, you can get a degree and stuff, but like, it's also, there's other factors like living in Minnesota is maybe not the best for your chess. I'd either have to fly to the east or west coast to play big tournaments, and especially with high school, the only way to do that is during the summer. So compared to many people, I would say I didn't have so many opportunities to play strong players in classical. And the fact that I'd never really studied chess super seriously. Artemiev is a beast, obviously. Who would I say is number 1 in bullet? My number 1 is still Magnus. Yeah, this position, his king side is so weak. I'm just gonna play knight h5 and bishop h7. Knight e5, sorry. Bishop h7. Winning material. King h8 is pretty forced here. And now I can take d7. Run his king side even more. Me versus Daniel and bullet is... I mean, it's always pretty close. Instead, I'm partnered with just 24. Yes, John is a great coach, obviously. And that for sure helped me in my development. Yes, I mean Naroditsky, of course, when I say Daniel. Jerome Gambit. Maybe. I would play Naka and Hyper. to the guy in YouTube chat if he wanted to play me. I don't think he wants to play me. So that is the problem in getting that match to happen. Asios has beaten Magnus quite a few times. I think mostly in Ultra Build, but still. All good chess players say they never studied chess seriously. Well, I am really not trying to lie to you. I think Daniel said the same, yeah? I tend to believe him as well. I really am not lying when I say that academics is a big focus for me. Not trying to brag by that either. It's just that people are always like, why aren't you 2700? Well, I have good excuses, we think, for not being 2700. This line is very, very dry. But I still play it as black because I like playing very equalish looking positions for a win. Wouldn't be a Queen's Gambit declined player otherwise. This I don't know. I'm not convinced. I have Bishop A6, Bishop B4 ideas to start with. But I guess he has Rook E3 and his rook's not trapped. Still, I'm gonna play it. Oh, you beat him 3-0. Okay, I take my words back. That is very, very impressive. Narrow. Okay, but when Narrow gets mad, I think, he's generally just mad at himself. I think he's a very good streamer, at least. Maybe my favorite chess streamer to watch. What happened to my monobrow, dude? Yeah. Somebody made me get rid of it. Yeah, okay, I can win a pawn now, at least. But more importantly, he's losing the light squared bishop. I'm actually not going to take f2. I think this tempo is more important. The light squares are so weak. I'm just going to mate him now. Kamsky, I'm not sure I believe. There has to be mate here. I think I should just play rook d8, cut off the d file. Magsubu, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Be careful my house doesn't get ransacked. Well, I live like 25 minutes away from Minneapolis anyways. I should be okay, but the situation is crazy. Yeah, Queen H1, Bishop F3, that's mate. The game. Making my way up to close to 3,000. It was a good game. Happy with that. I do not know how to play Go. I don't play E4, yeah? I've never played E4. I don't know why I just said that, to be honest. Yeah, that game really like illustrated the importance of squares, color complexes. Okay, G4, my favorite move. I am still studying. Actually, I'm a freshman. What did he play? He played, I don't know. It wasn't a King's Indian. His bishop went to E7, first of all. Complex. Yes, I'm talking about you. Of course, like 90% of openings we're talking about are totally playable until you reach the top level. I'm gonna try to play H4, set a little trap. If G takes, I'm 97 and I'm maiden on the H file. I do like going for cheapos a little too much. G6 was probably the best move. F6 and I would have won the G5 pawn. Here I'm very tempted to sack a piece. I could also just play like a normal person, which I probably should do, and just play 97. But then King G7 takes and F6, and there's a chance my knight gets trapped or I'm forced to take C8. Be left with this terrible light squared bishop. I really want to sack this, so I won't. His pieces, he has no space. Okay, Kid is just losing, yeah, so don't play the King's Indian. An old Indian, if that's what they call it. Yeah, I've heard it called such things. I'm studying operations research and financial engineering. Okay, we'll play F6, I think. So the thing is, he can just sack the knight for both pawns. I'm just gonna play A5. Black's probably objectively fine here. After sack, okay, he needs to trade on H1 first, and then sack at some point. Doesn't have to be now. If he doesn't sack now, I'm gonna play knight A4, knight B6. Okay, this is also a good way for him to play it. I just hung C4. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna flag him. Maybe E takes. Actually, yeah, you're right. I am not. That was not a good game by me. But good game anyways. Okay, if random is still here. Interesting move. I guess we'll take. Yeah, I'm a somewhat materialistic player, so it takes some convincing for me. To sacrifice. I don't think IMs get free membership. GMs do. This is like, this is a very common idea. After queen takes b7, knight a5, the queen is trapped. It's a good thing to remember. When you have a pawn on a6 or a3 if you're white, they can never take b2 or b7. If you have a knight that can go to a5. Just a little thing to know. I could be a big streamer. Well, A, yeah, I don't stream enough. B, I don't really care about the drama topics that people love to talk about. Bishop e5. I don't think we're getting any blinds with Ultra today, sorry. I see YouTube chat as well. But yeah, basically, I don't know a lot of the theory for e4, especially against the Sicilian. That's where I'd be most clueless. I don't know why I didn't just play rook takes c3. Not really paying attention here. Well, I'm just up a piece, so okay, bishop f8. I want to mate him. Rook a3. How to mate here? Rook b3. Actually, oh, I need to move. That's not a flag. Bishop b6 is my threat. Maybe that's just my mouse. Wait, I'm totally gonna lose this game, aren't I? I'm playing way too slowly. I probably should have paid more attention to that. Okay, good game, random 314115. Yeah, I started playing quickly a little too late. Well, I'll play one more, sure. Okay, Tony, it so happens to be that you're the last game. Don't you feel special? I'm very happy for you. I'm very bad at chess, as shown by that game. Tony? This is the last game. Okay, well, if he's not here, I guess I have to play somebody else. Okay. Well, I didn't know where Tony was, so. If you're looking for trash talk, it's not my specialty. Wow, an anonymous gifter gifted us up to Asios. The Italian, pretty much in every opening I play very classically. Bishop e3. No one generally plays bishop g5 just to retreat to e3. It's a free tempo for me. I'm sorry, Tony, but yeah, trash talk, not my thing. The doubled pawns are not necessarily a bad thing in these positions. It opens the F file for the rook. I kind of wish my rook was on F8 still. Okay, now. I don't know. I don't really have an attack, but my position is totally pretty decent. Yeah, so if that's what it takes to become super popular. Oh well. Knight g1. He's making a lot of strange moves. This regrouping just was not fast enough. I just feel kind of bad trash talking people. It is what it is. Double pawns often are not bad. Especially if they're not isolated, yes. Knight f4. That's a tricky move. But I think after queen f5, I'm just winning some material here. All of his pieces are in trouble. Oh my god. My rook on a7 is attacked. Okay, but I have knight takes f4. I don't want to become like a software engineer. Yeah, now I'm just up a piece. Who gives me the most problems in bullet? Magnus. Yeah, if Magnus is not busy and he's playing bullet again, I'm always ready to play him. No knight f4. Just totally winning. f4. Wait, is my rook getting trapped? No. Do I put it on f5 or g6 though? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's play on f5 and play g5. Yeah. Oh, it's agent jail. Well, now that agent is here, I guess it's time to leave. Thanks everybody for watching my banter, Blitz. It was a lot of fun.